I'm Catherine Wheatman of Rethink Global, and thanks to the Ethos Institute for inviting me to talk about why businesses are using circular approaches to create more resilient, profitable and sustainable organisations. We're starting to understand how much damage our systems of production and consumption are doing to our living planet. We keep pushing more and more things into the economy, depleting resources, overloading nature and pumping pollution and emissions into the atmosphere, air, soil and water. We're now pushing nature and planetary systems towards irreversible tipping points. Over the last decade or so, governments, businesses and sustainability organisations are starting to see the benefits of circular approaches. It's all about slowing down the flow of materials and getting more productivity from everything. That means we use less overall and we have a much smaller ecological footprint. Using less also means using less energy, water and process chemicals. Designing better systems helps break the link between what we use and what value we create. And there are different schools of thought focused on the circular economy, but generally they share these common principles. First of all, we design products differently. We want to make them last longer, be easy to repair, maybe even easy to share between different users. And crucially, when we finish with them, they need to be easy to disassemble and recycle. The circular economy also uses different business models. And here we're aiming to encourage loops or circulation. So instead of ownership, we're trying to encourage people to have access to products and services. So we're using and sharing things instead of owning them for our own purposes. Performance and service contracts are also common, particularly in business-to-business scenarios. I'm thinking of Rolls-Royce selling power by the hour. And crucially, when we finish with using something, we need to get it back into the system so we can turn it into a new product. We also want to use safe, sustainable materials, so they can be recycled and recyclable, and if they're renewable, they should be renewable in the product's lifetime. So if I'm going to cut down a tree to make a table, I need the table to last at least as long as it takes the tree to regrow. And fundamentally, those materials need to be safe for humans and living systems at every stage of the process. So from extraction through production, in use and at the end of use. And finally, we're looking to take waste out of the system altogether. All waste should be food for another process, either another industrial process, perhaps including byproducts and co-products that create more value, or it should be food for nature, compost. So this is my simpler version of the Ellen MacArthur Foundation butterfly diagram, and it shows the different groups involved in the circular economy: original brands and manufacturers, and also circular service providers. They might be recycling, refurbishing, even remanufacturing other companies' products. And then there are people, you and me. We can all get involved in reusing, reselling, sharing, and even repairing. So let's look at 3 circular strategies that slow the flow of materials and waste and close the loop. Firstly, we want to extend the lifetime of products, so we're using less resources and reducing our ecological footprint. So my first example is Fairphone, and here's my 2016 model still going strong. It's designed to be both durable and rugged, so it's less easy to break. And it's designed using modules that you can see on the photo. So that makes it easy to both repair and upgrade. If anything goes wrong, I just order the part from Fairphone, follow the videos online, and all I need is a single screwdriver. Patagonia is a great example. It makes durable, high-quality clothing and outdoor gear, and has a loyal customer base. Patagonia has developed lots of circular initiatives, including recycled and regenerative materials. It offers a lifetime warranty with free repairs. And in the US, customers can buy and sell pre-used Patagonia products on its website, a testament to the excellent design and durability of its products. So what are the benefits of that first strategy to keep things in use for longer? For people, it means a better lifetime cost for your customer. And it's also more convenient through that reliability and durability. And it means we can buy from companies that share our ethics and sustainability values. And we're realising how many more people are looking for that these days. For the company, it means more engaged customers, people who really love what you do. That improves your reputation and the value of your brand, and also translates into needing to do less marketing because your customers are doing it for you. The second strategy is about using it again and again, renting, sharing and swapping, so we get more productivity from fewer materials. Algramo's a great example here. It's a startup from Chile and it provides reusable packaging in convenience stores for household goods, pet food and more. And by doing that, Algramo managed to reduce the cost of the product from being typically around 40% more per gram compared to buying the same product from a supermarket. And now it's able to make it cheaper than the supermarket. Algramo is now expanding worldwide and working with big brands including Unilever and Purina. We're seeing startups and existing businesses move into subscriptions and rental services. Grover in Germany rents phones, laptops, entertainment and sports equipment. Homey in the Netherlands provides pay-per-use home appliances with a pricing model that encourages people to use less energy and water. IKEA said it would trial subscriptions in 30 countries, and it's experimenting with buyback models in several markets. And there are lots of ways that companies can share and exchange facilities, equipment, underused assets and materials, and even people. These platforms are connecting those who have surplus with those who need it. As Google says, waste is a data problem. So what are the benefits of that second strategy to use things over and over again? For the customer, it means lower cost and it takes away the problems of waste and recycling at the end of use. Instead, it goes back to be used by somebody else. And again, it means we can choose companies that share our ethics and values. For the company, it gives us access to new markets so that we can engage with customers who might not have been able to afford our product in the past, but now through renting, find it's a viable option. Those might be customers of the future. It also gives us better insights into customers and helps us build relationships. And it gives us insights into the product. How well does it stand up to repeated use? What parts break first? And so on. Our third strategy is keeping things in circulation, getting them back into the system by closing the loop and regenerating. One of the ways of doing this is remanufacturing, which opens up new markets for lower cost, high quality and durable products with the same warranty as new versions. Remanufacturing is well established in America and China, and now Europe's investing in it as well. Companies like Caterpillar and Cummins have been remanufacturing for many years and find it's the most profitable part of their business. Remanufactured items reduce cost while meeting performance specifications and providing durable, reliable equipment. Closing the loop on the farm means shifting away from fossil fuel inputs, including fertiliser and chemicals, instead working in harmony with nature. Research is highlighting the massive benefits of this, including carbon drawdown, biodiversity regeneration, animal and human health, and much lower input costs for farmers. And British Sugar is a good example of a company closing the loop on its internal production processes. It buys in sugar beet at one end and its main product is processed sugar at the other end. But along the process, it creates 15 different byproducts going to a range of different industry sectors, including sending waste heat and CO2 into hothouses on its own site, growing medicinal grade cannabis. And so what are the benefits of closing the loop? For the customer, it means a lower cost, a lower footprint, and shared ethics and values. And for the company, it reduces our cost base. Now we've got access to pre-used materials instead of having to buy new ones. Again, it helps us access new markets, perhaps with people who value the high quality brand with the big reputation, but can't justify the cost of a new product. And as we know from companies are doing it already, it's highly profitable. And so, in summary, I think there are 7 reasons why the circular economy is better for your business. We can recover and regenerate the resources that we need for the future. That makes us more self-sufficient. Providing that resource security reduces overall risks to the business. Those new services, like sharing, selling spare parts, subscriptions, even remanufacturing and refurbishing, create new markets, new revenue and profit streams. Lots of circular economy activities create deeper, stronger relationships with customers, suppliers and employees. All of that's better for our reputation, meaning we have to spend less on marketing. And all of those combined add up to create a much more resilient business. And so I think the circular economy is the #1 tool for creating profitable, resilient, sustainable business into the long term. But you might be waiting for other companies to make the move first. You might be thinking it's a bit risky. But as Clayton Christensen, the author of The Innovator's Dilemma, says, there's always going to be persuasive reasons not to take a risk. But if you only do what's worked in the past, one day you'll wake up and find another company has stolen your market. Thank you very much.